Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So from a high level point of view, maybe we'll start here. Bitcoin is obviously in this correction here, a wave 2 correction, which consists of a wave A, a wave B and a wave C. Therefore, I tell you that in April, the correction has officially started because the wave B is just a corrective wave. It is an overshooting wave B, but if you compare it to many altcoin charts, like for example, VeChain, just one example, you will see that their wave B or their corrective wave up has not been an overshooting one. It has done what it normally would do and only come to a level below the wave 1 here. And that confirms to me also, it's just an additional piece of the puzzle that confirms to me that Bitcoin's wave B here was also only a corrective wave, and the Elliott wave count suggests that anyway as well. So for me, this overall correction, this bear market has actually started already in April 21, which means we've already seen more than a year of a bear market, okay? That is my view. Then important levels to the downside. What we can see is that Bitcoin has obviously gone below the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level. It is now aiming, I think, for the 17K level, here the 78.6% Fib level, if it loses the 20K level. I think 20K, around about 20 to 19K will be an important support zone. And I talked about that in yesterday's video. That is based on Fibonacci extensions for the last wave down and so on. Looking at the Fibonacci retracement levels, the 78.6% Fib level is normally for a wave 2, in which we are. Yeah, this was a wave 1, this back then all-time high before the correction started, and we are now in this corrective wave 2. And in a wave 2, an ideal target level is normally the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement level. Now, this is below my initial target area that I formulated back in November. But we also have to say we are now coming really close to the low of the target area, which goes down to 20K. So my scenario has been fulfilled anyway, but it could be that we even go lower. Yeah, and that is what the short-term Elliott wave count suggests. The thing is, if we drop below 16.9K, then there is a good chance we actually drop down to the 88.7. Unfortunately, this will unlock lower prices all the way down to 10.6K. Now, I only see this in an absolute extreme scenario, but we have to be open to the idea. Yeah, we are, back like 7 months ago, I told you we will go back below 28.6K. How far we then really go down, this is only, we can only see this basically now, or in the next few days, as soon as we have more price information. The thing is, as long as we are still in a downtrend, we have to expect even lower prices. Okay, we are now heading further down. Bit like, we said yesterday, because lower prices are still expected here in this wave 5 in yellow. Here you can see the 19K level that I mentioned as well would be a target for that wave 5 in yellow, based on the Fibonacci extension, 1.618 I think it was, from the wave 1 in yellow here. So looking at that, and then I told you yesterday that this wave 4 here could be taking the form of a triangle. This is not a triangle, at least not yet. Yeah, it looked like it would form a triangle here, and then we could have counted it A, B, C, D, E. Now we cannot do this yet. There's currently a chance that this will still become a triangle, just a larger one, where we'll then find support at the low here at 20.8K, but we're getting dangerously close to that level now. At the moment, there are two ways I would count this. One way is either, let me just do that. Where is the, so either we do it like a large triangle, that will be an AB. And I told you that how difficult it is to forecast triangles. There is a good chance it will go bigger, more sideways movement, and it will just become a larger triangle. That would be this one. The wave B would not be allowed though, this one here, to go below the previous low, and we're getting dangerously close, but no problem to go to the same level. Yeah. And the other way I would count this is just by using here the ABC count. So wave A to the upside, a wave B now to the downside, and absolutely possible as well. In this case, the wave B could even go a little bit below the previous wave low, but this is rare. Yeah, that would be an expanded flat then. And then you would usually expect the wave C to be very steep. Yeah, very steep. And that could be, and just telling you a few scenarios here, that could be absolutely today. Let's say we do that, we get low here, we're very low, retrace a lot in this wave B. And then today, maybe due to speculation, we might see after the Fed announcement about the interest rates, we might see a strong move up actually, you know, because a lot has been priced in, I think. So we can expect actually potentially a bit of a rally. I wouldn't rule out that there will be a rally, but this is impossible to predict based on what will be announced today. It is all muddy. Yeah, it will be muddy, and it will be a bit like a storm today. I think that I expect a lot of volatility, but we need to just see where we are when the dust has settled. Okay, anything can happen today. So it is just one of those days where trading is super risky and unpredictable. But if this is a flat pattern, then the wave C would be very steep. So that would explain that. Yeah, but I still see this as a corrective wave. Yeah. So could this be a breakout scenario, you know, where we have already seen the low? In my opinion, not. Yeah, not yet, because here in this, I mean, we could find a way to count this as a wave 1, this as a wave 2, and then we'd have a wave 3 up, 4, 5. First of all, we don't have enough price information yet. Yeah, we don't have confirmation. I would want to see at least a higher high, but the problem is the wave 2 here has come down too low. It hasn't invalidated it, but if a wave 2 comes down that low, it is just unlikely. It is still a wave 2. So from my point of view, there is still lower prices expected. So against that high here, against the swing high at around 23,300, I am expecting lower prices. This could be, first of all, sideways movement in a triangle and then a breakout to the downside. It could also be just this ABC pattern, this flat pattern. Then we would break above 23,300. That would not be a problem, because within these dotted lines, anything is possible in this wave 4. So it would not be a problem for the wave 4 to actually go all the way up to 24,678. Only above that we can look at other options. Until then, I do still expect lower prices. And I told you in the previous video that as soon as we go, you know, significantly above that level and see also a 5-wave move to the upside, which is what we wanted to see in an uptrend, a 5-wave structure, an impulsive move up, yeah, then we can start to cautiously say that the low was in, because I believe Bitcoin is very, very close to the low. Primarily, I still expect one more dip here, and that could go first of all to 20k. That will be important support. That's the previous bull market's high. Then next target would be 19k, and then we've got here the 17k level, which is the 78.6% FIB level. And only if that gets broken, then we could see something like that is more, you know, closer to 10 to 11k. But I don't see this yet. It would be an extreme scenario, yeah. Let me tell you that. And it looks like currently that we might already, and that would be a bit surprising if we really break that 20.8k level already. That would mean we have seen the ABC already, but it would just be a shorter wave C, unless there's a different way to count this. But this would be a bit surprising, or we would have to count, and that's what I said to you on some other coin or crypto charts yesterday, that all of this here was the ABC already, and that we then already started to move down here. That would be a valid way of counting it. 1 2 1 2 here again. So this would be wave 3, then 4, then 5. Also, you know, this would then be the count if we start to go down already. Would surprise me a bit, but you know, never say never, especially in the current market conditions. It would at least be in line with my primary expectation, which would be to go down here further anyway. Okay, and yeah, this is my view about Bitcoin. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. If you really like the content, check out the channel membership, maybe even a trading course I'm currently offering on morecryptoonline.com. And make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and you can find the official links to that in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.